Hello, high flyers. Welcome to November 15th. And today, Spirit is guiding you to search your emotions for that feeling of self-respect and your strength. The three aspects of disappointment, power, and strength. Strength being one of the key aspects today. I'm Anthony, the Empathic Elevator, and I help turn on that divine light inside of you via doing readings about the ascension process, about your ascension, where we find ourselves in this ascension process, or you find yourselves in this ascension process. That's what this reading's gonna illuminate. So without further ado, let's grab my beverage here and see what the cards have to say, see what Spirit has to say for the viewer today. For the 15th, 15 is 2, 11, well, 11 makes 2, 15 makes 6, makes 8. The number 8 is about power. It also means our, excuse me, throat chakra. Our card of the day is the 8 of Cups, as we are still in Cancer season. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors, what do we have for the viewer today? What else do we have for the viewer today? What are we not seeing? What needs to be seen and heard? Well, the underlying energy, what needs to be heard today is your laughter. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. 2, 3, 4. Let that laughter out the door. Rejoice and appreciation with apricot. Apricot is that energy of the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra having to deal with your connection to relationships, how you relate to you, how you relate to others, but also how you relate to your feelings. Yeah, our underlying energy for this reading is apricot. Apricots are also very nourishing, so we're nourishing this center of creation, of feeling. And I believe the seed of an apricot is said to, in powder form, be a cure for cancer. Despite what we may have heard as the public, 341 on the timer, we have the 41 card in plum. Overcome your challenges. What challenges have we been facing? Sort of disappointments have been coming onto your doorstep? Have we co-created? Plum is like, you know, that richness of life, but also the deep richness, deeply nourishing and sweet. And also we have 2 cards in a row here that both have pits, you know, pits at their center. They have a hardened center, what also stores the nutrients to 432 on the timer to grow the seed as it develops into a plant. We have auburn and ground yourself with 444 on the timer. It's the number 11 card. It's about getting in alignment with 444. Those 4s are about new foundations in strength and self-respect in laughter and our ability to rejoice as well. Auburn, this card always relates to like autumn, fall weather. We have leaves on the ground, some leaves still on the trees even. This is about getting grounded. Ground yourself, ground your energy, ground your pain as well. Call on Mother Earth if you need to help ground whatever disappointments have come up through the energy, through the ethers. Well, this is about creating a balanced life. Every day we strive for this balancing act. Well, some of us, not everybody, reaches for balance. Some continue to do the same old thing they used to do, and they create the same experiences and results. Violet, this is the color, so the energy of the crown chakra. Crown chakra is about inviting in knowing what it takes to create balance in your life, knowing what it takes, the wisdom to tune into balance, to be receptive of the energies of balance overall. And we also have Amber, 15, 639 on the timer. 3 6s and 9s are about that structure of the universe. Nikola Tesla was obsessed with 3 6 and 9. He would walk around his the building he lived in 3 times before he would go in, or any building for that matter. Awaken your creativity, Amber. So this is more of that sacral chakra energy. So I have root chakra energy out here with Auburn. So sacral chakra, this is the creation station. Sacral solar plexus energy is about our creationary power. And Amber is about how you encase this creationary power. Can you use creativity also to ground these disappointments, ground whatever feelings may come up today? Can you encase it like Amber encases bits of bark and bugs as it, makes its way down the tree? And connect to spirit and nature. We had a beautiful day so far here in northern Michigan to connect to nature, to connect to rainbow, to connect to spirit and nature. I always say to always connect to the nature of your spirit and your natural spirit as well. This rainbow expression, this radiant expression of what is, the prismatic explosion. Through a prism explodes all these colors. When white light enters a prism, it is bracketed into all these beautiful different parts of the light, all these beautiful colors that make up white. With white is about lightening up. Can we lighten up by connecting to nature? Can we lighten up by grounding ourselves, awaken our creativity? Sorry for the little ad in the background. So white, this is about being as light as a feather on the stream as it flows. We call in this white light as well. You see that white light as part of you. Can you see yourself in the expression of all the colors of the rainbow? That white light is also like the energy of divine knowledge, divine channel. Green, revitalize your nervous system. This is about feeling better in our body, feeling more ready to tackle the day. Number 31, new foundations that are grounded, that are connected, that have a healthy nervous system. New foundations that nourish your nervous system as well. Connections, friends. Releasing those connections that don't make our nervous system feel well. I've seen this meme many times on Instagram, and basically it says, the people that are good for you are the people that feel good to your nervous system. Very important to connect to our body, to connect and ground energies as well. To calm your mind, body, and soul with emerald. It's that healing light of the east, of Archangel Raphael coming through as well with this card. This is the energy of healing, of sovereignty, seeing ourselves as not just, as a drop, as a sovereign, singular being, but also as that drop, we are also the whole ocean. We're a mere drop in an ocean of being. So find your connection to all that is. Find this calm mind, body, and soul connection. 30 is the number on the card. 3s are about mind, body, and soul, about that Trinity aspect. This is about living an extraordinary life with cherry. Cherries are extraordinary in flavor and are extraordinarily everywhere. Cherry is probably one of the most popular flavors. All cards on the table, I work at Walmart. And, cherry licorice, cherry Twizzlers is one of the most popular flavors. And that's where I'm going with that. It's just extraordinary how we gravitate towards certain flavors, towards certain richness. So this is about allowing yourself to gravitate towards the richness, towards the extraordinary life that you would like to live. Something extraordinary, something real. Get through those days and nights with something you can feel. You can feel the grayness in your body. You can feel that areas that it's time to release with gray, and learn to scan your body. And be encouraged to continue to release the layers, to peel the onion, to rediscover the gold within, to reveal the gold within, the word I'm looking for. 1333 on the timer, and we have 33 card of Aqua. Experience peace and calm. Take some time today to experience peace and calm. Really surrender to just be with you, to be with God, to be with the Christos, to be with Sophia, to be with your angel spirits and guides. This goes with meditation, learning to scan our body, connect to spirit and nature, so that we can experience this calm mind, body, and spirit, revitalize the nervous system by releasing the disappointments through art, through dance, through going out in nature, putting our feet on the ground and asking Mother Earth to take that energy from us and transform it into something useful. 1432 on the timer. 432 is that, that frequency that the heart vibrates at. Frequency of Mother Earth. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have for the viewer from Conscious Spirit today? Now, say Spirit, we have a perfect number of cards out here. I'm liking this number, this amount. And I know these readings can be a little long sometimes. It's the way it plays out. It's the way I ramble on. It's also the inspirations that come through. And I just want to thank you for those of you that stick through a whole reading. And it can be difficult, perhaps challenging, more so to devote 40 minutes, half an hour, 20 minutes even to listening to a video. And, the majority of people will watch a few 30-second videos and call it good. That's about, their attention span, and that's okay. But if we're serious about this alignment, if we're serious about really, truly finding out where we stand, this is about embracing these changes, embracing something different. Maybe, this is the underlying energy for the day as well. The number 31, I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. You can get into the flow like that aqua waters. Calm yourself to move into calmer waters, to migrate with the seasons, to walk through this portal, this opportunity to be someone who is open to life, someone who has an open arms that is quintessential feminine energy, open arms to peace and calm, open arms to spirit, especially in nature, open arms to a balanced life, open arms to overcoming challenges, having faith, calling on your strength to tap into this wheel of life, to find the harmony, to get in harmony with the cycles. So, this is about creating balance between the hot and the cold, the seasons, the sun and the moon, the summer and the winter, fall and spring. I am guided by the cycles of life, and I live in complete harmony with them. So how can we learn, this balancing act? Create a balanced life through your deep knowing, that purple energy, through the crown. Lighten up that crown. Illuminate that crown energy so we know, so we see ourselves at the hub of the wheel, not being tossed around. We didn't come here to just be tossed about by life, by the wheel of life. We came here to utilize it, to embrace the changes, the cycles. Sacral chakra energy, yes, yes, yes. With amber, with apricot. Let's just bring apricot up here for a second. And those colors couldn't match any closer. This apricot orange, this energy of the sacral chakra. I am sensitive to my feelings. I'm comfortable to my own body, in my own body, and I am sensitive to other people's feelings. And also, I'm sensitive to my own feelings. We leave in the comment, I am sensitive to my own feelings as well as other people's. I feel comfortable in my own body, and I am sensitive to other people's feelings. About, again, finding your strength, as well as embracing the element of air, the elemental of air, This is the air elemental card. This is the consciousness, the being associated with air. This beautiful, open-armed, flying with the birds, soaring with our guides. This is the high flyers. You have this air element. You're being invited to express all of you, to express all of your capacity. I embrace the element of air, and I am open to all knowledge and wisdom. The wisdom that comes with a calm mind, body, and soul. The wisdom that comes with a balanced life. The wisdom that comes with awakening your personal power and taking some time to rejoice and laugh as you reach for the extraordinary life that you desire. This process also involves integration. Integration with the third eye as well, the next card out. Look at both of these cards because they relate to each other. You can see even the same imagery here used in this deck to emphasize the role of our third eye in connecting to spirit, the role of our higher self as well as our spirit guides surrounding us. We are surrounded by the cycles of the moon's energy. We are part of them and part with them. We co-create with the cosmos. We are also co-creating and surrounding, we're bringing, with the help of our spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, surrounding and infusing our earth, our home, with these 5D energies, these ascension energies. Many of us finding ourselves in 4D energies, some of us still hanging out in the 3D energy, 1 foot in both worlds, still trying to decide, perhaps. Combine body, mind, and soul to lift all of humanity to this new dimension with integration, and number 44. Third eye chakra, again, like I said, it's that insight, that radiant wisdom, that light within you that wants to interplay with the cosmos, interplay with spirit. I see the wisdom of my higher self, and I apply this wisdom in my life. I see, because the third eye chakra is about clarity. It's about seeing what serves us and seeing what does not. As you scan the body, can you see what is maybe holding you out from experiencing peace and calm, from living that extraordinary life? 22:55 on the timer. We also have the card of 22. Archangel Gabriel wants to bring you messages, has brought many messages. I couldn't be more grateful for how many messages and synchronicities I get in any given day. It is just off the charts magical, especially when this, the last couple of years has really pushed me into this awakening process. I see these signs and synchronicities every day. Leave a comment if you'd like to express the type of signs and synchronicities you've been seeing. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. So reminding us of this awakening of the intuition. And the clarity of that intuition comes with the connection to our feelings, to being lightened up and not weighed down by past emotions, by past weights. Oh, second, I'm just gonna hit skip. So Archangel Gabriel, back here, is the archangel of the West, the archangel of messages and water. So this goes with this relationship cycles that we've been going through in the cancer season, bringing up all those feelings really inspiring us to have a balanced sacral chakra, to have a balanced sense of creativity and knowing, and to find your bliss. Find your bliss also has this energy of violet, as well as, with the yellow and Fibonacci sequence, this shell down here. It's about the foundations that's within you is ready to be in open arms to this. It's time to open your arms to the bliss that's available to you. I am following a path I love, and I am fully aligned to my soul purpose. Can you throw yourself into it? Can you commit 100%? This card is suggesting, showing you, viewer, ways in which to find balance. Go to that sacred space, whether it's within or out in nature, within your own home, within your own mind. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. Number 7, divine numbers. We have 2626 on the timer. Makes 8 and 8. It's about finding our power, taking back your power by finding a sacred space, by allowing yourself to go to this sacred space, by saying, no, I'm not gonna go out and have that drink. I'm gonna go meditate next to a waterfall. I intend to find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty, because I intend to experience a peaceful and a calm life. Allow the abundance to flow when we get into this surrender, and we see, like this otter, we let all the other salmon swim upriver, work hard to fight the flow, when you could just allow the flow to flow to you. A lot of times I say to salmon, kind of that energy too of going home to the flow of abundance, to going home to a nurturing place. But sometimes we have to be opportunistic too, to see, oh, well, those folks are swimming upriver, and the flow of abundance is going the other direction. Can you awaken your ability to creatively see your position in the flow of abundance and how you orient yourself? And at day's end, find rest. Take the time to rest, to hang out with your kitty cats, or lay in the grasses, listen to some wisdom, maybe some reports, transmissions about the pyramids. We got kind of pyramids in the background, or some sort of temple structure in the background. This is about finding peace in nature, once again, finding peace, contentment, and security, and rest your body, mind, in order to connect to spirit. Oh, again, about resting that body, learn to scan the body while out in nature, once again. Doing a meditation, perhaps even out in nature. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. We sit around a fire. First, have a nice little bonfire. Connect to this elemental fire elemental. This is about this root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus energy. When we're connected to earth and we awaken the phoenix within. This Cancer season, that the scorpion, we go through that Scorpius process of allowing or not allowing feelings and emotions to bubble up to the surface. And this fire elemental comes in to kind of dry it out, to create that balance with the emotions, offering you a way to transform, to alchemize this energy. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Where they picture salamanders, which are considered an element of fire. So today we shall do Rider-Waite Tarot, and then go to the book, of course. Angel Spirits and Guides, Ascended Masters and Ancestors. Oh, what do we have for the viewer? Meow. We are having a wonderful week so far. Let's just throw that out there as we are, making our way through the rest of the holiday season here, and also making our way into Sagittarius season. So the underlying energy for today is to receive a little offer of love, to kind of take a loving approach, to be a beginner in relationships, and to see yourself as a student of life, a student to learn from the element of water, to learn from what does the fish have to say, what do the beings in the ocean have to say, can they teach you about peace and calm with that aqua energy, those aqua oceans. Because we've been feeling a little beat up, a little tired of having to stand up for ourselves. Maybe, blinding ourselves to what's going on in our life because we don't want to see any more of these problems, out in the world. Perhaps we've been blindfolding ourselves, 3232 on the timer, to change. Resisting change as well, resisting coming out of these binds as they are much more loosely bound than you know. Your thoughts only bind you to them because we continue to need to learn the lessons that come with them. This is about taking that step out of this place of feeling guarded, knowing that you can be part of this kingdom or move on from it, ground yourself, overcome those challenges with Auburn and Plum. Move forward. Find a safe shelter. This is about, I know a lot of people out there are, dehomed, It's about finding safe shelter, safe refuge from dealing with power plays, from being in places, relationships that we find ourselves fighting. It's time to ground that energy and allow yourself to flow, to move forward with the Six of Swords towards a balanced life. Again, reiterating balance, reminding us not to overgive financially, to, balance our pentacles, balance what we create. Pentacles are about creation. This is about taking back your power too, so that you can live financially free, financially balanced. Abraham likes to say we can't get poor enough to make poor people more rich, in the sense that if we give away all of our power, all of our money to help others, and then we're left in the same position they were, it really didn't help the world out any. It just, redistributed things. It's about, reciprocity. Really study your relationships and allow creativity, allow creative actions to help you to find balance, to see the balance as well with this third eye chakra energy, to see the wisdom in the situation, and to give yourself some gratitude, give yourself a little pat on the back. You may also feel like a little stuck at this point. This Nine of Cups energy, nine's about nearing completion, and sometimes we get to this point of receiving exactly what we desire, receiving our wish fulfillment in relationships and connections, and we freak out. Something comes up, generally some shadow work comes up to be processed so that we may make more room to let it in. 35:55 on the timer. This is calling you to call on mind, body, and soul, that calm mind, body, and soul, to embrace changes so that we can break through that ceiling, through that glass ceiling of that cap that we put on our relationships. Connect to spirit and nature, so take back our power. Overcome your challenges by seeing and by having gratitude for everyone and everything and the lessons it's brought in our life. So once again, it's about creating balance with the Justice card, Libra energy, Ace of Swords energy, which also have the scales of the Justice. Lighten up what would throw the scales out of balance. In Egyptian culture, when you die, your heart is weighed against a feather with Mayat, noisy fly. Flies are spies, they say, but you're being watched. You're being watched by both the light and the dark forces to see if you can lighten up from these energies, to see if you can take the energy, the actions to get grounded, the red energy, tune into your heart, revitalize your heart, nourish your heart, your nervous system. And then purple with the crown, opening up your crown to your power, to that divine energy, opening up your crown to wisdom and knowledge. You can revitalize your nervous system by lightening up and releasing what no longer serves you. As we, we've been experiencing self-manipulation, perhaps some gaslighting ourselves, gaslighting from others, people being sneaky, or, there's likely, if not always, someone doing things that isn't in our best interest. And this person is walking in. There's a person in our life that's been keeping secrets or being manipulative. They're walking into their own justice. They're looked back and seeing acting like, to see if anyone noticed what they got away with. And this person, you don't have to worry about them. They're going to get their justice. They're not even seeing that they're about ready to walk into their own justice for the imbalance that they had. So calm your mind, body, and soul. You don't have to, and you can't, enforce justice on others. Because you are meant to be a liver of this world, a liver of all the things, to experience life with the World card, to even move to different countries, to move to different places on the planet, to experience all the world, to feel your connection and your expression of you that is this extraordinary life that we live in, this extraordinary planet, this extraordinary place to live. Because we're going to deal with power struggles. People are gonna want to fight us. Our thoughts are gonna want to fight us as well when we believe that we deserve this extraordinary life, when we believe that we deserve and desire more. This is when shadow comes in, when ego comes up to say, no, let's stick around. I got some more fights to win. I have some more battles to win. Lose the battle, win the war. 5 of Swords energy. As I know, we've been feeling a bit stuck, a bit beat up for taking back our power, this process of taking back our power and moving forward. Sometimes we get into this place of, well, I'm just going to stay where I feel guarded and safe. Well, 2, this can also be about this root chakra energy, taking the actions to feel better, to do what feels good with the orange jumper he's wearing. The Wands, the 9 of Wands, is about standing on guard. It's also about kind of looking back at the cycles and how they made us feel, being guided by the cycles of life so that we can live in harmony with this planet, this earth. And cut through the haze, cut through the noise with the Knight of Swords to enjoy this thrilling ride, this hair-blowing experience even. This can also be a flashy dresser. You may have an air sign, or you may be an air sign ready to really take action on your sacral chakra energy, really take action on your ability to feel comfortable in your own damn body. Learn to scan your body so you can experience that calm mind, body, and soul. Enjoy this exhilarating ride that is the cycles of life, even the lows that inspire us to reach higher highs, because this is about self-mastery, this integration, this awakening process. 3 of Pentacles, this is about finding the crowd, finding your fans. Even a couple super fans are better than, fans, friends. 2 really good friends, people who really appreciate the work you're doing, the mastery you've created, are so much better than 6 friends that throw our life out of balance. It's about self-mastering connections, mastering what truly feels good to you. Ace of Cups. This is a gift, a potential every day to wake up, to tune into love, to tune into the flow of love and relationship, to open up your cup, to fill it first, to do the self-love, to work on you, and to come from a place of well-being, from a place of wisdom, 3rd eye chakra, and embrace changes, allow yourself to open up to well-being. As Abraham would say, well-being is the basis of the universe. 4334 on the timer. How are your relationships reflecting? This can also be the card of nostalgia. What feelings are coming up that are causing you to reflect on maybe things that cause us to lose hope, things that cause us to feel guarded? This too can be about allowing in those good memories to nourish our sense of belonging as well. Find your bliss, take back your power to be able to stand in your truth, to receive love and to listen to the loving truth and the truth of love. To take this action to move forward. 8 of Wands. I'm going with 6 of Swords. Moving towards a sacred ground, sacred space. To a place where we feel content, peace, calm. 444 on the timer. And wanting this for all of humanity. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. So maybe taking a little road trip or taking a little hike through the countryside, allowing yourself to move and creating just movement in your life that kind of echoes the movement of abundance, the flow of abundance. Allow yourself to flow and stand utilizing that personal power to do the work for you. Put in the work for you. You may have been a people pleaser in the back and we're used to doing the heavy lifting with 10 of Wands. But, you've been doing the work for you, and take the time to congratulate yourself. At day's end, rest. Find peace in nature and rest your body and mind in order to connect to spirit, to continue to open up to that insight and live a balanced life. Welcome to November 15th, an exercise in self-trust that shows you how strong you really are. Try to embrace all the parts of yourself rather than only the ones you think are socially acceptable. To make the most of this emotional authenticity of Scorpio season, Power, with a number 8, invites you to reveal the hidden corners of your psyche to both yourself and the people you trust. But don't shy away from any feelings of disappointment. 8 of Cups, with 8 of Cups and disappointment. If a relationship, identity, or interpersonal obligation is no longer nourishing you on a personal level, now is the time to confront this reality and move forward. 6 of Pentacles energy. Are we in balance? Do we have reciprocity? If a conversation of closure needs to happen, try to do so by balancing gentle compassion with self-respect. Yes, the compassion, to move with compassion and have self-respect enough to not be, breaking your back over giving to others, people-pleasing, making life harder on you by trying to please others. And through this day of radical self-honesty, you might just discover how much you can handle. How much you can handle. You are strong. You're resilient. You've been putting in the work. Give yourself these allocates. Resilience, with the Strength card, calls you inward during times of strife. So tap into your power of emotional fortitude rather than letting your feelings get the better of you. This is that emotional fortitude, this knowing that we're very close to what we desire. Whether you let yourself have a good cry in the comfort of your home or release your toughest emotions into art, try to channel your truth in a self-respecting manner. Today's mantra: while accepting certain aspects of my truth may be hard, it will inevitably set me free. Today's journal prompt: when I am navigating some tough emotions, what are the practical ways I can take care of myself? Self-care, balancing out, taking action. Today's ritual: today, give one physical item that you associate with an identity or a relationship you are grieving. Won't be using that music anymore because there's too many commercials. Donate it, lend it to a friend, or if it's biodegradable, bury it in the earth itself. So a physical item associated with an identity or relationship you are grieving. Born on this day, we have William Herschel, German-English astronomer who discovered Uranus. Sarah Josephine Baker, American physician who made contributions to public health, especially in New York City immigrant communities. 49:49 on the timer. Makes 13 and 13, makes 4 and 4. New foundations. Finally, we have Georgia O'Keeffe, born on this day. American modernist artist. She painted lots of pictures of flowers, often associated with feminine fertility. I have been absolutely terrified every moment in my life, and I've never let it keep me from doing a single thing I wanted to do. Build the trust, find the strength in you, and thank you for tuning in today. I love you. Namaste.